So this has been the fortnight of
Say yes to everything.
and it's been an interesting fortnight. It wasn't about dares, it was about saying yes to opportunities, but I did have fun doing some of them. And I got some bad stuff too. I mean, if you're keeping an eye on the Facebook page, you'll see that I got an inappropriate proposition from a married work colleague, and this went beyond like funny flirtation. Long after I'd said it was inappropriate, he continued messaging, so I told him where to shove it, where to take his contract, and reminded him that if you wouldn't say it in front of your partner, you probably shouldn't say it. But mostly it was really good stuff. I went back on some opportunities I'd said no to in the past, and actually they turned out to be really fun. What was really interesting was the turn my saying yes to things actually ended up taking. I also found myself putting myself out there in terms of asking other people to do things. I mean, what's the worst they can say? No. And some people were really open to out of the blue invitations and had opportunities themselves, and some people weren't, and that's cool. Everybody's at a different point in their lives. I have to say I did do a lot of dating in the last fortnight. And when I say dating, I mean meeting up with single people with a view to potentially taking that relationship down another route. That's all it is. Going for a drink, going for a walk, going for a coffee, whatever. And overall with the dating thing, I've been having really nice experiences. I've met really lovely people. And it's great to know that there are super people out there, and each person has their own story and each person has their own thing going on. And whether or not I've decided to take that on to some kind of interpersonal relationship is kind of beside the point, because it's all about meeting new people right now and that kind of thing. So yeah, dating's been good, but I've kind of reached some kind of point at which maybe there needs to be something a little bit more going forward, and that's part of my own evolution of getting to know what I want and stuff. But overall, they have just been super people. So, where have I been meeting most of these people? There have been some people I've just met randomly while I've been out and stuff. I have to say, overwhelmingly, I've been meeting people on dating apps. And that's 2016 for you. That seems to be how people now meet each other. They meet each other on dating apps. And what's been really interesting is overwhelmingly the most popular dating app in Ireland has been the most superficial one. And initially it's based purely on an aesthetic, and you know, you swipe right for yes and left for no, and that's it. And all you know about that person is what they look like. And sometimes I look at a picture and I'll kind of go, oh, well, you know, I find him attractive, but if he had a bad personality I wouldn't, or vice versa. I don't find that person particularly attractive in the picture, but if they were a really sane person, I'd be attracted to them. But no, these dating apps don't leave any room for that kind of thought. So you gotta kind of throw your moral personality judgments out the window and base it purely on, would ya kiss them? And on that basis, I've found pretty much everybody categorically can be put into a group or a type of person that can be found on those websites, myself included. And I can only offer my own subjective female perspective on these things, but here are some things that I personally like and don't like on the swiping app. So stuff that'll make me swipe right. Very cute dogs. Oh, look at the little doggy. Sometimes I don't even look at the person, I just look at their dog and I'm like, that's a cool dog. Yes. And maybe that's not right because I'm swiping right because I like your dog. Funny profile pictures. Hey, you managed to get a bit of your personality into your profile there. That's cool. And that can have varying degrees of success. Sometimes what I find funny might not be what you find funny. But obviously, that means we wouldn't be compatible anyway. Hey, you own a suit, that's great. It probably means you have a job. And that, sir, is a major plus. Hobbies. If you can get your hobby into your profile, are deadly. But beware of something that really just doesn't show your face at all. If I can't see what you look like. This is a shallow app, okay? okay? Stuff that will make me swipe left. Serial killer shots. That's a photo of pretty much you just being completely without emotion. Maybe your photo was taken when you were dead. Maybe your photo was taken in police custody. Maybe you don't have a personality, but it scares me and it's gonna make me swipe left. All selfies. Everybody has a cool selfie or two that they've taken. Hey, I look pretty good in that photo. I'm gonna stick it up on my profile. Cool. If you have 10 photos that are just selfies, it's gonna make me wonder, hey, do you have any friends? Pillow selfies. What is this about? Photos that clearly aren't you. That's not you. Photos of your abs. That's nice. It's nice that you work out. Do you have a head? Photos with multiple people in them. Which one are you? If I have to go through 10 photos and figure out which one you are, and then I'm still not entirely sure, it's kind of more like a game of Snap than dating. Photos with girls. Who is she? Photos of girls. So I'm going to guarantee you there are actually about 5 billion other things that I really like and really dislike on these apps. So that is kind of it for right now. What's going to happen in the next 2 weeks? Who knows? But I will be saying yes. Going